Hi, I'm Vicki Fleischhauer from the South Whitley Community Public Library, and today I'm going to show you how to make a pie, and I'm making strawberry rhubarb. It's the middle of May in Indiana, and rhubarb is in season right now. So for my recipe, I chose one out of an old farm journal cookbook called the Complete Pie Cookbook, and the pie crust recipe is from my mom, and I made it with lard. So I've already made the pie crust, and I rolled it out and put it in the plate, and I will have the recipe for the crust in the description below. So we're just going to add in 2 cups. You need 2 cups of strawberries and 2 cups of rhubarb, and you kind of layer it, so you're going to do like a cup or so of each one, and you layer that in with the thickening agent, which this time is 1 1/4 cups of sugar, an 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and 1/3 of a cup of flour. So then you layer some of that in on top of your berry mixture, about half. And then the rest of your berries and rhubarb. Of the thickening agent. And like I said, it's 2 cups of strawberries and 2 cups of rhubarb. I really didn't measure, I just kind of looked and eyeballed. And then you're going to dot the top with butter. And I looked it up to see why you did that. And it's basically said you do that because your grandma did, which I thought was funny. But it does add a richness to the pie filling. So it's about 2 tablespoons. And then you're going to put your top crust on, which I already have rolled that out also. But first you're going to wet the edges of the pie dough so the other one will stick to it. So I just have some ice water and I just go around the edge so it's a little bit wet, but not too wet. And then top it with your other pie crust. If you have some rips or tears, it's alright. You can fix them. Or it'll serve as a vent. So you're going to press that down. And then I have this antique crimper that was my grandma's. So one side is a fluting tool and the other side is a wheel, so if you were making a lattice top pie, you could cut your lattice strips with this in. So I just use this in, and you just roll it across the top like that into the other pie crust. Until you've gone all the way around. It may not look quite even, but that's okay. It's a homemade pie, it's not going to look perfect. And then you can also use this to cut off the edge. So what I do is I hold the pie up in the air, and you want to get the excess off, so you can just go like this along your pie plate and cut off the excess dough. And it might fall off because of your fluting that you did. And when you get to the handle of your pie dish, you might have to cut it. So then I also use this to cut my vent holes in the top. And since I already have a couple, I'm only going to do a couple more. So I just cut across there and across over here. And then you're going to top the top. You have pie dough left over that when I was growing up, my mom would roll this out and put cinnamon sugar on it and then roll it into the little disc and bake it for us, and we had our own little pie crust. You're going to brush some heavy whipping cream, or if you don't have whipping cream, you could use an egg and just whisk it up and brush that over the top, but I'm going to use some heavy whipping cream, and then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar on the top. This just will make the top glisten, and the sugar will give it a little bit of a sweetness to the dough. And you're just going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar on the top. And this is going to go into a 425 degree oven for between 40 and 50 minutes depending on your oven, or until the rhubarb is soft in the center. I don't know how you would tell the rhubarb is soft, but that's what the recipe says. So we're going to try probably 45 minutes, and then we'll come back and show you the finished product. So the pie just came out of the oven and it baked for about 50 minutes at 425 again. And this is what our finished product looks like. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and check in with us again next month. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.